Good morning, my early bird risers, including Carlene. Good morning, Carlene. So yeah, I went on early today because why not, right? Although this time around, I actually scheduled it early. 8 a.m. is good. It's actually usually a good time for me, unless on Monday mornings, 8:30 is probably going to be the start because I have to pull so many stuff. I feel a sneeze coming on. I hope I don't sneeze. All right, go away, sneeze. Go away. So I sold something today on Macari that I have to bring to FedEx. It's it's FedEx Smart Post, and last time I brought something to FedEx Smart Post, I'll just show you guys. Like the label has USPS tracking on it, and so when I brought it to Walgreens, because that's the only place around here that does FedEx, they told me that I have to bring it to the post office. So I brought it to the post office. He took it. But this little note that comes on the part of the label from Macari, down here, see the third paragraph? Do not leave it at a FedEx, Dropbox, or with USPS. So now I'm like, okay, so what do I do? Do I bring it to the post office even though this is telling me not to? Or do I argue with Walgreens personnel that, yes, you have to take this? I don't know. Last time it worked when I went to the post office. So part of me is thinking I'll just do the post office. It's the easiest because I'm already bringing other stuff to the post office versus having to drive to Walgreens, which is out of my way. Especially since I don't think I'm going that way today. I don't know. It's going to be like 80 something today. Where's my phone? Hey Siri, what's the weather going to be today?
It's currently clear and 61 degrees. Expect mostly cloudy skies starting in the morning. Today's high will be 82 degrees, and the low will be 61.
82 degrees. So I think since it's going to be 82, it's a great day to jump in the Jeep, take the top down, which I think it's already down from this weekend, and spend the afternoon in the Jeep. So that's another reason why I said, let's get going early so I can get a few other things done today before I decide to play hooky in the afternoon. Good morning, Jill from Mississippi. Hope you guys are doing okay there. I saw that New Orleans area got hit pretty hard. I think St. Charles with some storm and flooding and all that. So I haven't really been watching the news or weather or anything. I hope that you're not dealing with any of the aftermath of what hit them has gone over to Mississippi. Yeah, road trip. Just a local road trip on the back roads. Actually, most of them probably won't even be roads. They're just trails. Here in my county, I live in St. Lawrence County in New York. They have a bunch of like ATV trails. And last weekend, Saturday, I think it was Saturday afternoon, we take the Jeep and we go on the ATV trails. We're good until we get to like a bridge crossing or something like that. Sometimes we can't go across the bridges, but we could take the trails themselves. Thankfully, the state of New York has not seemed to have a problem with it, so we continue with it. And the people on the trails seem to be okay with it. There are some trails that the Jeeps in this area are known to go on, but we were actually going on trails that we've never been on. We just follow the ATV signs and go on them. And honestly, the Jeep takes up or rips up the roads a lot less than the ATVs. Some of those ATVs, oh my gosh, what they do with them, it's crazy. We don't like to be behind them. A lot of them are show-offs. The UTVs are usually okay, though, but the ATVs are a mess. Wow. All right, let's get going with shipping today. I don't have a whole bunch. My sales, again, are just really slow. I was on I'm in an Etsy group on Facebook, and people were talking about free shipping versus not free shipping. And I know we have this conversation a lot, and I've been kind of testing the waters on whether or not to do shipping or not do free shipping or not free shipping. And I don't know. I'm like, is that affecting my sales because I've been putting shipping more on my items? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Could that be one of the culprit? But first thing I sold today was not, was it free shipping? It was not free shipping. I think they paid shipping. The problem, it doesn't show it on the Macari. This is a Macari. And most of my Macari, I don't think I do free shipping on any of my Macari. But my Macari sales are slow. They trickle in. What do I get? Like maybe one a week, if that. And I did sell this planner. And I just want to make sure that I did state that this had a broken. See right here? Oh, there's the other piece. I wondered where it was. See right here? It broke. I want to make sure that it said it. Yeah, the picture clearly shows it was broken. The top half disc is broken in half. Yeah, so I did state that this disc was broken. I don't know. I'm gonna tape it on. I don't know if the person might want to take like super glue and try and glue it. I don't know. I'm just gonna literally tape the other half right here so they have it. I might turn on free shipping because my packages are getting delivered super fast. Yeah, that doesn't usually make me a difference between free shipping and not free shipping. Tommy was in here one time, Tommy Bernard, and he has, they got some really good points about how, like, when you run a sale, you're running your sale on your shipping price too, if you build it into the cost. So if you're running a 10% off sale, when it breaks down, you're really selling your item for more than 10%. And then your promoted listing fee is on eBay is only for your selling price of your product. But if you include your shipping, now you're paying a promoted listing fee on your shipping also. So, and then if somebody returns something, you can hold back the shipping. So there's a lot of positives of why not to. But if your item doesn't sell because you're charging shipping, I don't know. Then it's kind of like, what's it matter? In the long run, I'd rather sell the item. And if I know overwhelmingly people on my old Facebook page said, free shipping. They buy things with free shipping. They would pay more for something with free shipping than they would if it was. So I put on, if I sold something for $25 with free shipping or $15 with $8 in shipping, what would you buy? Overwhelmingly. And at the time, there was probably a good 25, 30 replies, said they would do 25 with free shipping. Even though they were paying, $2, $3 more, they would do that over the 15 plus shipping. So that's when I changed everything to free shipping, because it was clear that's the mentality. People like their free shipping. I know, the never-ending free shipping debate. Lisa, I know. I hate to keep debating it and keep talking about it. But the problem is, I think it might be affecting my sales. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, you don't always know. Like, would it have sold if I wasn't charging shipping? I don't know. Maybe it's just the crap I'm selling. I don't know. I just feel like my sales have just gone down so much. And somebody was saying, oh yeah, somebody else said their sales have been really bad in the last 4 months. And I really feel like that's about when mine started really changing, was about February timeframe. Mine started changing a lot. It depends on what you're selling too. I think it does. I think it does depend on what you're selling. Yeah, I think if you're selling a lot of collectibles, which I am not selling, then people in the collectible category, I see that most of them charge shipping, and I think they get it. Because if you really want, which I'm going to show you guys later, let's say, I bought this. Let's say you have been searching for this mug, right? You have looked everywhere for this, and you cannot find it, and all of a sudden you find it on eBay. If it has shipping, you're going to pay shipping because you want this mug. But if I was selling, I'm trying to think of what else. Okay, if I was selling this bottle of Goo Gone and there are 100 sellers and they're all offering free shipping, yeah, I probably ought to offer free shipping, right? Because why should I charge shipping, especially when we know the mentality of most buyers are that they like free shipping. So yeah, I think it does depend on what you sell. And I think that's the thing. I'm in the area of most of my stuff are new with tags items that I think new with tags shoppers prefer free shipping. So when somebody says, "Oh, you shouldn't charge free shipping, you should do this, this, and this because of this," yeah, you do kind of have to ask, well, what are you selling, right? So if you feel like charging shipping is working for you, what are you selling? Because maybe what you're selling is something that is just kind of knowing that would work. All right, so this was that planner I sold, and again, I did charge shipping on this one. And I'm hoping I can use my free box, because it's going that FedEx Smart Post. So now I have to put it in a not. Normally this would have gone in a flat rate padded. It does fit. I was like, oh, I really hope that it fits in those boxes. Oh my gosh, it fits perfect. There you go, Holly. I'm all excited over my box again. So I was talking to somebody here on StreamYard on Monday afternoon after my live. I did a little consultation, and I noticed, so her sound wasn't working, so we were troubleshooting it. And I realized I don't even know how long, but it's been using my microphone on my new webcam instead of this microphone. Ready? Here it comes. Instead of that microphone. I can't move it too much because it actually comes off my desk where it's clamped. It doesn't swivel right. I don't know if my sound sounds a little better today or if the Logitech is better. I'm going to listen to Monday's show and then listen to this show and see which one sounds better and just go with that. Because I don't have an expensive microphone. This is a Fifine. Okay. All right. So I know there's some comments. I see Tommy jumped in. So, Tommy's on today and I'm talking about him. I don't run sales very often. Let's see. When I buy, Lisa says, when I buy, I sort by price, lowest price, including shipping. Yeah, because we're smart shoppers. But most non-reselling people are not smart shoppers, right? You might know some that do, but most of them are not. When my mother goes on there, the whole sort and all that stuff, forget it. She just looks and buys. And I think there's a lot of people like her. Sales depends on items, title, and pictures. Shipping has zero to do with sales. I don't know if I agree with that, though, Tommy. I do not know one single big or bigger seller that does free shipping. Yeah, I think, again, it does depend on what you're selling. Hey, good morning, Anissa. Oh, and good morning, Tommy, by the way. I didn't say hi to you. I charge shipping on 100% of my items, and I sell mostly new with tags, clothing, and thrifted. The majority are free shipping. So you're finding it doesn't matter. You charge shipping even though your competitors are doing free shipping and you're still selling your stuff. I know your sales were really good last week. Well, probably all the time, but I think it was on Monday you're telling us what you sold. If you are not looking up sell-through rate history of your items before you worry about shipping, that's the biggest mistake. Yeah, and I don't. I'm not looking up sell-through rate. I literally sell things that I like to sell. And I know that is definitely an issue, but I think we talked about this on Monday. But my problem is every time I try and look up sell-through rate and average sale price and just concentrate on that stuff, I can't find anything because I have such a small amount of stuff to source around here. Really, I mean, that's my challenge. It is a huge challenge for me. So I think that I probably need to. I was talking to the lady on Monday, and we were talking about like online arbitrage and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a fan of it, but there's a lot of money to be made, and there is a group I belong to where one of the ladies in the group, she purchases hundreds of items a day on eBay to resell on eBay. She's got it down packed to whatever it is. I don't know her store name. Or I would stalk it and figure out what is she buying and selling. So I don't know. It's weird. You mean you're not buying a warehouse and having pallets shipped in? No, I could, and I was doing pallets, not pallets, but I was doing liquidation. But that game has just exploded and it's so hard to find good things. I look every now and then on, sorry for all that ripping with the tape. I look every now and then and I just cannot find any good deals anymore. It's really, really bad. All right. So guess what? Guess what I got? I got labels for my printer. Sweet. Okay, let me click off that I'm shipping this. Macari, go back. Confirm shipment. You will be notified. Yes. Notify my buyer. All right. So I thought I had a Poshmark sale and I went to package it and for some reason I couldn't find it. And so I came back to the screen to blow it up because it's in a mass. It was a t-shirt. And I have a ton of them in this bin. So I wanted to see the logo on it again. So when I go back through, it would be easier for me to find it. And I realized they left a message on the listing saying that they thought it was an adult, but it was a youth size, and they wanted to cancel it. Thankfully, I'd seen it. Otherwise, it would have gone off, and they would have gotten a shirt they didn't need. So I ended up canceling it. Lisa's not saying good morning to you, Tommy. Yeah, because you probably haven't gone to bed, right? It's good evening to you. Good night. I sold. Let's do eBay. And I was like, I sold these last night, and I thought my mom was here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally sold some of these. So these were Kleenex. They're the little pocket size, but they have all these little dinosaurs from Jurassic World on them. So I had purchased these to sell on Amazon. This was last spring, back when, the whole debacle with price gouging and face masks and hand sanitizer. So I had picked up these, a whole case of them, and had them listed as FBM because they're super, super light. Well, Amazon gated me in health and personal safety, and I couldn't sell anything in that category. I couldn't even apply to sell in that category. I don't know if they've ungated me. I'm going to scan this and see. I couldn't even apply, but I had many friends that never got gated. Nothing. I don't know why they gated me in it. Can I sell these now? They're selling for $5.50. See, the rank's not very good on them right now. Oh, I can sell these. I can sell them. But look at that. So $5.50. The fees are only 44 cents. That's it. So it'd still make $5.06. But yeah, the rank's not very good. Yeah, health and personal care. That's the thing for them. So yeah, so now I got all these. This is the first ones I've sold in a year. First ones. I don't know. I pulled some. I think I gave some to my daughter because she likes dinosaurs. I on accident find 4 or 5 lots a day to buy on Macari or eBay to break up and resell back on eBay for 10 times. Yeah, I was actually bidding on an auction of something that would have been a bulk lot of something, and I didn't. I ended up losing the auction, and they had a number of them. I bid on more than one. The price was crazy what it ended up as. I actually was like, wait a minute, maybe I should lot some of my stuff up and sell it like that. But in the long run, if I can nab something, because I've seen where some of the solds show that it has gone for a good price. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Maybe that's a way I can get some stock also. All right, so let's see. I'm going to just put these in a bag. Wait, let me, because they're light. I wonder if I should put them in a box, but I don't know if I have a box they would fit in. Because I'm wondering if how crushed could they get? I mean, it's Kleenex. I'm going to bag it. Let's grab this. Let's see if they fit. So the person didn't buy just one, but they bought 3 of them. So I paid $2.52 a piece for these. I know, crazy, right? It's crazy. But on Amazon right now, the profit is $5, so I'd still make a little over $2 on each of these. I sold these 3 for $22. Well, isn't that weird? Oh, because I must have had a multi discount because it sold for $22.92, but then it says the total is $22.21. I must have had where if you bought more than one, you got a deal. You got a deal. That's one thing that's always nice if you're selling multiples of something. You can put in that discount. Buy the first one for $10 and the second one is $9.50 and so forth. Okay. I'm so excited. I got a printer. My drink. Got some labels. $6.8. All right, 7 ounces. So today the newspaper will come out that'll show me what kind of garage sales we have this weekend. I cannot wait to see. I've got company this weekend, and I told my husband they need to know that Saturday morning, if there's garage sales, come on, you're welcome to come with me, but I got to work Saturday morning. Oh, my Dymo's not even showing. Here it is. Here it is. Here it comes. Oh, it's going all the way to California. There we go. California. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up last weekend at garage sales. I was going to do it Monday, but we ended up running really late. And today I didn't have very many orders, so I thought maybe I will throw that in. Plus, I think my title says Q&A because I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to have as much to ship as the amount of time I usually like to be on. So I want to do at least an hour this morning. So I sold this moleskin notebook. This was on eBay. I paid $5.99, sold it for $17.88. Uh-oh, I may have needed to go get some. I'm gonna wrap this. I figured out the other day, Mom and I were trying to figure out what my expenses are when I ship stuff that we're selling. And it cost me 5 cents per sheet of bubble wrap right now. The price has gone up so much on them in the last year. 5 cents. That has maybe I was like, wow, maybe I need to start thinking before I use, because right now I'm just like, oh, grab some bubble wrap. Grab some bubble wrap. So I bubble wrap things that don't need to be bubble wrapped. But, like this book. That probably didn't need to be it, but I didn't want the sides to get like dinged or damaged, and really just throw things around. I don't want to take a chance. I have set my alarm on my phone to snipe things in the middle of the night. Oh, that's awesome, Anissa. There used to be some sniping programs that were out there because I noticed that I still don't know why people do auctions. I feel like a lot of times things go for so much less than if they were just to do a buy it now. But I guess if they just want to clear something out quickly, that is the way to go. It's going all the way to Oregon. That's why it's costing so much. Good morning, Jeanette. Hope I didn't miss anybody else popping in. I got a nice message yesterday from somebody here on YouTube. They were binge watching my things yesterday. So I like that. Why not padded envelopes? Yeah, why not padded envelopes? I could have with this one. I just ordered the larger padded envelopes, and they're in my garage because I have signs outside my house that say, please leave packages on the front porch. But of course, it's on my garage window, and the garage door was up, and my husband and I were, I don't even know where we are, out on the UTV somewhere, and we came home and there was a package in the garage. So it's still just sitting there. I've gotten good deals when there were typos in the title. Yes. Auctions are going much higher for in-demand items than buy it now since COVID. My problem with auctions, though, is I like to buy, like if I'm in the market for something, I want to buy it now. Like I don't want to sit there and because some auctions are for 7 days, 10 days, and then I got to remember in 10 days to see if I'm still winning and bid and all that kind of stuff. I don't like I'm not a big fan of auctions, buying on auctions. You know, if I want something, maybe for reselling, but not for actual buying. All right, so I sold, wait till you see this. Oh, wait a minute. This is an Amazon sale. Oh, I'll jump over to Amazon. Look at this. Look how big this is. It's upside down, but it's a bra. It's huge. It would fit my head. Blessed are the people who have breasts this big and have to deal with the backaches they probably get from it. Unbelievable. So this is a 54I bra. When I first started on Amazon, I was sourcing bras at Kohl's, and these were on Kohls.com, and I picked up a bunch of them. You can see there's an Amazon tag on it. I picked up a bunch, and they never sold. I heard that if you pick up things like this, that it's good because, you know, they're a rare item. People search online for buying big bras like this because you can't usually get them in the store. And they just sat and sat and sat and sat. I pulled them back, like a lot of things. I pulled back from Amazon, and then I relisted FBM, and it sold. So this is an Amazon order. So this is how I normally would send it to Amazon. So this is how I'm going to send it to my customer. So yeah, so this bra I paid $13.26 for. That's with tax. And I sold it for $51.99. So that there's good money, but you got to be willing to hang on to it for a while. Are you sending that to a dairy farm? Isn't that, oh my God. I hate to make too many jokes, right? Because if somebody could be watching that, this would fit. And they're probably like, don't joke around how big my boobs are, because it has got to be painful. I can't even imagine the pain that you could get carrying around that much. What's even crazier are the people who have breasts like that. Like I used to know a lady who had breasts this big. She was a larger woman. But people that have breasts that big, but then their waist is like this big and their breasts are like this big. Most of the time, those are probably implants, though. 6 ounces. Amazon says your session has expired. Please log back in. Why are you saying that, Amazon? I was just in there. Now you're going to make me have to remember 6 ounces. 6 ounces. 6 ounces, 6 ounces. Make sure they didn't expedite. I forgot to check. No. Sometimes people will pay up for faster shipping. Sometimes I'll forget it. Forget to check. All right. Scale, custom. We got to go down because it makes it 2 pages unless I print at 95%. I'm not really sure why it does that on Etsy. I mean on Amazon. There you go. Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, maybe it's going to Dolly Parton. Nope. Could be Dolly Parton's assistant. That'd probably be Nashville, though, not Memphis. Seller fulfilled. That's weird that it jumped over to non-seller. Well, I might as well do Etsy, Amazon. My God, I can't even think. Amazon while we're here. I sold these Jim Here Don't Care. Again, something that was FBA. I pulled back for lack of sales, and ding, it sold on FBM. So weird. So weird how that happens. These I picked up, though, like 2 years ago. I bought so many of these on clearance online. Sent them all in. So excited. It was part of one of my first shipments. Then they didn't sell. That was back before I learned Keepa to realize that, yeah, it sold like once every 6 months. So now I have it cross-posted so I can sell it in multiple spots. Last time it was 4 ounces. This time it's only 3. I spent a good deal amount of time yesterday listing and cross-posting. And I think I'm going to do that a little bit today before we head out on the Jeep. For those that are late, it's going to be 82 here in New York. In southern Canada. I feel like I should tell people I'm from southern Canada because people hear New York and they think New York City, but yeah, I'm still like 6 hours from New York City. And it's going to be 82. It's going to be hot. So I think we're going to take the Jeep and go off-roading. And today was wash my hair day. And I said, I'm not washing my hair because when I go in the Jeep, the wind blows all my hair back and it looks horrible. So I actually look like I call myself a biker bitch because I take one of those, like what people wear now as a face mask, and I put it over my hair because my hair is so thin right here that last year I got burnt so bad that now I always cover it. So yeah, so I do that when we have the top down. Plus it keeps I hate the feeling of the hair just slapping against my skin with the wind down and all that. It's that whole messy hair, don't care. That is so true with Jeep women because there's no keeping your hair looking even somewhat okay when you have a Jeep. But that made me think of something in it. It literally jumped out of my mind as I was saying it. Shoot, I don't remember what it was. Hate that. So yeah, we're going to do that today. Find some trails. Hopefully the bugs aren't too bad. They haven't been that bad lately. Also thinking about maybe I'll go in the back and do some morel mushroom picking because they have sprouted. And I don't know how long they stick around before they die off. But I definitely know we have some because we picked some over the weekend. Last year we didn't pick them until Memorial Day weekend. Shoot! I didn't say the whole word. But I just poured a bunch of Goo Gone because my other Goo Gone bottle has a little tiny nozzle that only lets a little tiny bit out. And that's the one I thought I was opening. Shoot. So normally I could tip it upside down because a little tiny drop comes out. This time it is a full open top. So I literally just poured it out. How many of you saw me you probably can't see it because you guys are up. Because you can't see down this low. Ooh, I literally just poured this all over my counter, all over my desk. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so see this one? It's got that little tiny hole in the top. See how tiny that hole is? This is the one I thought I was tipping to take off the sticker residue from these stickers. Pack of stickers I just sold. Okay, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh, this stuff like makes everything so slimy. Not really slimy, but like, I don't know. That's all shiny. Still didn't get my sticker residue off. All right, hold on. Let me grab that one that was all wet. There it is. I just need a little bit of you right here. Okay. Oh, I put too much of it on now. All that just for sticker residue. Oh my gosh. I feel like it went underneath my laptop a little bit. Okay, I think I got it pretty much cleaned up. That's what I sold. Happy year. I got these, I think I told you guys, at Walmart on clearance. Got a whole bunch of them. I must have gotten the buy box, and I have no competition because I keep, like, pretty much every day I've been selling one to three of them every day. They're going for $22, which is great because they're normally full price are $19 at all the normal stores that you would buy Happy Planner stickers at. And I paid $4 for these. Hope they don't mind that it smells like Goo Gone when they get them. I hope that doesn't mean that's what my day is going to be like. I kind of woke up in a funky mood today again. I don't understand that. It's beautiful weather. And I also woke up later than I normally do. But I also went to bed later because I decided yesterday, I was talking to my mom about Hulu. And I said, oh yeah, the Handmaid's Tale started back up. So I said, when I was taking pictures down here, I decided to start watching Handmaid's Tale season 4. I put that on. And I ended up going upstairs and watching that and watched it till I watched the whole season 4 up till wherever it's at now, yesterday. So I was up later than I normally am watching TV. I think I went to bed at 10:30, which isn't really that late. Not late for some. Let's see. So Tommy says my wife always picks up clearance Victoria's Secret DD and they sell almost instantly. Yeah, I think if you were to pick up something like the DDs, because I think there's more of a pool that probably fits in, but like a 54i, there's not very many people that are buying that. I was at Walmart yesterday. The clearance aisle is so lame. It is crazy, the clearance aisle. I hope you went into electronics and hit that up, because that's what's clearancing right now is electronics. Okay, that was it for Amazon. Back to eBay, since I kind of jumping around. I sold this woman's shirt, which, when I picked this up, it was so beautiful. The brand is a Diva. So you can see the tag. I don't know if it's an Anthropology brand or not. I don't know. It just has one of those like nicer tags. But this shirt is so pretty. It probably doesn't show it in person, but it is, or, through camera and stuff, it's hard to pick up. This has this like slit down the back. It's really, really pretty. So let's see. I don't know how much I paid for it. I don't even have it in there. It's probably been listed for 2 years. Then it sold for $16. Finally, it's sold. And that's with free shipping. It's pretty much all my clothing has free shipping. This stuff has been listed for a while. Let's make sure this isn't going to be a pound. I don't think so. No, it's only 10 ounces. Good morning, Flip It Good, and good morning, Stitch It. Hope you guys are having a wonderful hump day. I forgot to put my little hump thing on my screen. It's hump day. I need to text one of my friends at my old coworkers. She lives in Nebraska, and she would we would go back and forth when it was hump day, because it was when that whole Camel commercial came out, and we would have fun with it at work. Not bad to have some fun at work. I'm all about having fun at work. Because if you don't have fun, how boring is it to go to work every day? But what's even better is when your boss likes to have fun at work. And I was one of the bosses. So I would make sure we would have fun. And I still get people today say that their years that we all worked together was their best working years ever. They loved it. I'm glad I was able to give them that. All right, so why does this say priority? Maybe I listed it as priority. Where is first class? It doesn't say buyer selected. That's weird, because on eBay it almost always says buyer selected. Well, buyer's getting first class. Oh, maybe because I don't give them an option. I got some sugar-free cough drops at Walmart on clearance, and they flipped in 3 days. Wow, not amazing products, but a few bucks. You know what? Sugar-free, anything does really well. I had a friend that was selling sugar-free hot cocoa mix all through the winter, and she couldn't keep it in stock. It would fly quickly. Sugar-free cocoa mix. My label's not printing. Let me see if it's pending. It is. Oh, guess what that means? Time to unplug and replug. Come on, I haven't even used you in 2 weeks, and you're already giving me crazy issues here. I've only printed like 3 labels with you so far today. All right, unplug you. Wait for you. When I plugged this in yesterday and put the new labels in, it started pumping out 3 labels from almost having those issues. All right, my blue light went off. Here it comes. Here's my label. So weird. It's just crazy I have to keep doing that. I really need to look into that Brother label again. That Brother label maker. I think it was you, Lisa. Somebody said it was back in stock on Amazon. Probably not now because it's been a few days. But then I sold this. Again, these are old listings that are going out the door. This is a Fila. Am I even saying that right? You can kind of see through it. It's like thin, see-through-ish. This one, whoops, not on the right screen to even show you. I don't know. I think this may have been my son's. What size is it? No, it's a small. Was not my son's. I don't know where I got this. No idea. It's probably been listed for a long time. But it sold for $11.62. I think it's brand new. It doesn't have tags, but it feels brand new. Even the label and stuff here looks like it's not been washed and worn. Wasn't me. That was too pricey for me. Oh, okay. Somebody mentioned it in the chat that was back in stock. I don't remember who it was. Hey, good morning, Jen. Did I say hi to you? I don't think I did. I think I saw you pop in, but I don't think I said hi yet. So good morning. Good morning. Only 5 ounces. But $11.62. Not very. Another one going to California. All these people were up on California. What did I say? That was 5 ounces? Everybody was shopping in my store from California. I think every order so far has gone to California. I feel like it has. California. Oh no, I did have was it Oregon or Washington? One of them. Oh, West Coast. West Coast must got the dough. They're spending it up. Guess what today is? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. It is also the first day that I get to go into probably Walmart without a mask on, if I so choose to go shopping today. Here in New York State, Governor Cuomo says we're going to follow the CDC starting today, Wednesday. You can now go without a mask if you have been vaccinated. But I don't know. They're not going to check you. Check to see if you've been vaccinated, right? I have been, so. So then I sold these, which are things that my mama made. This birdhouse and this. So she originally had made this to sell separately and then this to sell separately because she had made, I don't know, maybe 20 of these, but all in different colors. And I said, it is not worth my time and effort to sell just this by itself or this by itself. So I matched them up when I was doing photos. And I was telling her, because I was doing my accounting yesterday for April and pulling out the items that were pretty much like on commission from her. So like this, for instance, things that she makes, I'm selling. And then after fees and everything, we're splitting the profit. And I said to her on one item, I said, Mom, we're splitting $5 profit. So we're making $2. I said, it is not worth my time and effort to do a lot of this stuff for $2 profit. That's crazy. So I said, we got to be smarter with what we're making and how we're selling it. So instead of making a birdhouse like this, right? I've told you guys tier trays are so popular. That's what people buy these things for, is to put on their tier tray. Instead of doing that, I'm going to go and buy, let's do like a whole group setting. So instead of buying one item, you're going to buy 4 items. It's going to be the whole top shelf of your tier tray, that type of thing. So that's pretty much going to be our focus going forward, is you're not going to see as much individual items, but more of these groupings, because that's just makes more sense when you can sell something for $20 versus $5. So we're going to do more of the $20. Just buy a certificate on eBay. It will probably be just as good as the real thing. Certificate. Are you talking to me? I don't know what you're talking about. What did I miss? What did I already forget we talked about? I love the twine beehive. All her stuff is so cute. Yeah, that twine beehive is really cute. She's actually working on an order for somebody who's in my chat, I think, right now. She was in my chat. I don't know if she's still there. And yeah, she actually finished it, but then she says, "Oh, I put it on backwards." So I had a picture that had a beehive, a little tiny beehive in one corner, and then a big sunflower in the other. And oh yes, Tommy, the vaccine. Thank you. See, that's my short memory here. Yes, just buy us. But I don't think they can even ask you if you have one. They're so easily duplicated. Easily you can buy one. So she made one, but she put the beehive on one corner and the sunflower on the other. So she's like, "Oh, I gotta remake it." I said, I think she probably would have been okay with that one, but she's remaking it anyhow. She came over last night because she had you can buy these wooden rounds and they say you could paint them and they say hello or welcome on them with flowers. They're really, really cute for your front door. She just got an order for one. So she came over. She's like, so I gave her the round that I had already stained. So all she had to do was paint a colored stripe on it. She brought it to my house last night. She goes, can I have you use your Cricut to put the word welcome on it? So I did that. Then she goes, "Oh, here's some ribbon. Will you tie a bow for me? Because you do bows better." So I tied the bow for her. I'm like, "I'm pretty much making this for you, Mom." And she had offered for me to do it. And I said, "No, I don't really want to do that one." And so it's funny. The thing with custom orders is that, I mean, there's money in custom orders, but then you're on a time schedule. I don't want to live my life on a time schedule. I want to just make something when I want to make it and then just sell it. So when somebody says, "Hey, can you make this for me?" I'm like, "I can, but don't tell me you want it in a certain time period because I don't want to have to do something." That's how lazy I am. Like, I literally want to do what I want to do. When I wake up, I'm just like, I'm going to do whatever today. I call myself a lazy reseller because if I don't feel like doing something, I just don't do it. Which probably is affecting my sales. There's no doubt in my mind it's affecting my sales. I've been just so unmotivated lately. I don't understand why it's been like that for a few months now. I finally have gotten, as I say, got back on the horse last couple weeks ago. Started sourcing again for Amazon. So I bubble wrapped each of these individually, and then I'm going to actually wrap them together. So what am I at? 20 cents worth of bubble wrap right now. See, it's these little things sometimes you don't realize how much these little nickel and dime stuff can add up. And it does affect your bottom line in the long run. All right. But I'd rather protect my stuff than send something out that could possibly get broken. I'm wrapping it like I wrap my bubble wrap like a present, making my little corners and everything. There, look at that, nicely wrapped. How beautiful. Beautiful. Now I got to figure out what it's going to sit in. If it's going to fit in my 4x6 by 8x6 by 4, will it fit in here? Or, oh, actually, wait, I got, what's this? This was my new boxes I just got in. No, these are not my new ones. These are the ones my sister gave me, I think. This is a thick one. I don't think I got 6x6. Maybe I did. Maybe these are my new boxes. I'm just going to see. Before I tape it, I want to make sure it's going to fit. Oh, yeah, that'll fit going sideways. Okay. That's what I'm going to put it in. I ordered a new box size to try out for a while just to see because sometimes my 8x6x4 is either too big or too small. My 6x4x4 is too small. I just sometimes need something just in the middle. And I have some of the eBay 8x8x8 and there's most of the time those are too big. If it's going to fit in an 8x8, then it might as well go in priority most of the time. So this thing should fit in this 6x6x6. I think if I put it like that. Let's see. These are heavy duty boxes too. And I have, where's my air packs? I gotta grab an air pack. Okay. Air pack. Put some on that so it fills up the box. Oh yeah, that's definitely under £1 still. It is 9 ounces. Not too shabby. Also, this one I sold with shipping not included, so they had to pay shipping. And I bought it. 9 ounces. 666. Ooh, it's a devil's number. 438. Maybe I shouldn't have bought boxes that were 6 by 6 by 6. They'll probably end up getting damage in them. You know how weird I am with that whole 666 is when I'm driving in my car in the winter time and I have to put my heater on. I have one of those, you know, I don't just put it on high, low, medium, whatever. You set the temperature to like 65, 70, however you want it. And sometimes it'll be too warm or too cool and I'll just like turn it really quickly and just up or down depending on what I need. And it will land on 66. Even though it's not 666, but just 66, I change it to make sure it's 65 or 67, depending on what direction I was trying to go in. Because I feel like at 66, just part of it is the devil's number that could create me into a car accident. That's how like superstitious I am with that number. Which is weird. I know. That is it for sales today, folks. That is it. Nothing more to ship. I had a very, very low sales day today. Hey, good morning, Diamond, by the way. Or Wes, I should say. I love your last name. It is my maiden name. I have listed 32 on Monday and 30 yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's great. What kind of things are you listing? Are you listing where you can do like sell similar? That's what's nice is if I list something and then I can just, let's say I was doing all men's jeans and I could list one pair and then say sell similar and all the stuff is already there. I just need to replace the pictures, change the title a little bit. Although I noticed the other day I did that. And, with that little tiny vase, I was listing some of those vases. And when I went to take this one down, I noticed one of them said pink, purple, and cream. Or something like that, pink, purple, and white. And I was like, oh, no, those aren't pink and purple. They were different colors. I forgot to change the title. That happens from time to time. I am motivated to list so I can buy more at rummage sales. Yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling lately, too. I've been going to garage sales, and I'm like, I really, really need to get going so I can make room for what I'm bringing back. My goal last year, and I did pretty good because we didn't have a lot of garage sales last year around here, is if I buy it over the weekend, I want to get it listed by Monday afternoon. That's my plan. So what I'm doing now is I spent yesterday, because Monday I got busy with my consultation call I was on for 3 hours, and I did that, and then I ended up not getting my pictures taken. So yesterday I came down, and yesterday is normally my Amazon sourcing day, but I said, I've got to get this under control. That was a more priority to me than anything. So I spent the day, well, part of the afternoon down here. In the morning, I was upstairs doing other stuff, accounting and stuff. So yeah, we might be relatives. I live in Colorado, but my relatives are from Tennessee. Most of my relatives are from the Northeast. I guess I have some from Massachusetts, but my family, my Robinson family, was born, like my dad and everything is up here in the northern New York area. But I think I probably told you this before. I have a cousin who teaches genealogy at, I think it might be Syracuse University. I'm not 100% sure what college, but he teaches it. And he went back and did our whole genealogy all the way back. He goes all the way back to Adam and Eve. Like there's kings and everything else in my genealogy. But it was weird because I was living in Vermont at the time and I was selling for a direct sales company. And we have our monthly meetings or whatever. And the person, the leader of it, she says, let's go around the room. And instead of doing what we normally would do, she goes, tell me one thing that somebody may not know about you. And so I said, I was like, what the heck can I say? And I said, oh, my maiden name is Robinson, was what I said. Because most people don't know my maiden name if you don't know me from before I got married. And the girl who was running the meeting, she goes, I got family that is Robinson. And her last name wasn't even close to Robinson, or it was her maiden name. So I said, I have a genealogy. I'm going to bring that to the next meeting and we're going to look and see where our family matches up. And she says, I have one. So she brought hers, I brought mine, and we matched up from Massachusetts. She's like an eight, what are they called? Like 8 times removed cousin type of thing. So now we call each other cousin all the time, even though our families don't even know each other. But yeah, it's kind of funny. It's interesting when you have the ability to look back and see something like that. And I thank my cousin for taking the time to do that, because how much time does that take to go back, like to do your family tree? But he just took the Robinson side. So just my grandfather, my grandfather's grandfather or father and so forth, all the way back. Yeah, that's crazy. I have a storage unit filled with stuff to list. Oof. I filled my car on Friday. No way to get it all listed by Monday. Get going there, Anissa. That'll help your sales. I just cannot get back into the FBA game, says Joanne. Hey, good morning, Joanne. I am burnt out just doing eBay and Etsy. Yeah, that was me, February, March, and April with Amazon. Just completely burnt out, frustrated. The stress level was just too much. I just took a break. I couldn't find things to sell. Still a challenge to find stuff to sell. But I've just come to realization I'm not going to do the numbers I did last year. That's, it was last year was just a horse of a different color. I'm full of all those little phrases today. All right, let me show you what I picked up at a garage sale this weekend. I do not look up comps. I do not look up rate of sales. I just pick it up if I think it's pretty. I'm trying to learn glassware, and I've learned that sometimes you just buy it, look it up, and learn from it. And that's what I'm doing right now. First off, if you like, this is not from a garage sale, but during my sourcing at Walmart last week for Amazon, Pioneer Woman stuff is all on clearance right now. Well, not all of it, but whatever was from like the previous season, they're coming in with their new season. If you go down the party supply area, not your home goods, but the party supplies where you would pick up, stuff for birthday parties, they have a section that is Pioneer Woman. They have it's near like their baking stuff too, like their Wilton stuff. But this is a recipe box. I think I paid like 29 cents for it. Isn't they cute? I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it. Good morning, SRG. They also have like plastic containers you put cookies in. They had this like 3-piece set. They had what are they called, like trifles? I don't even know if that's what it's called. But it's like a dessert dish where it's round on the top and then it's on like a pedestal. Well, I don't know what they're called. But they had one of those with her design. People like their design. I bought everything they had, and I am going to resell it on Amazon. I mean, on eBay, because people love Pioneer Woman. She's like Ray Dunn. People collect all her stuff. So pick it up if you see it. It's worth it. And most of it was under $2. All right. What did I get? So I have learned to look at the knives by watching some wonderful people on YouTube that talk about knives and stuff like that. I saw these. It was a box of them. This was actually at a church bazaar. This brand is, hold on, Arrowhead, and it's made in the USA. There you go. arrowhead, echo arrowhead. I don't know. It's just like it fits your hand so nicely. It has like these grooves right here to hold it. I don't even know what kind of knife that is. It's like a machete. What would you use that for? But it was nice. It was $1.50. So I grabbed it. I said, I'll look it up later. Right. Yes. Holly says I picked up a Cutco when I first started reselling. So quick. Cutco knives sell fast and for good money. So I look for them now because you never know. Look at this. Is that a chip out of it? Look right there. I think that might be a chip right here. I had not noticed that. This one is pretty rough. The blade is pretty rough versus that other one. So obviously you would use this type of blade way more than you would use that big one. Right, use it on a cheating husband. This is a Lorena Bobbitt knife. That's what I'm going to call it. My Lorena Bobbitt. If you don't know who that is, you can Google her. This one was 75 cents. But yeah, this one looks, if this is a chip, which I think it is, this one is in pretty rough shape. But, oh well. I'm going to list them together. I did look these up afterwards, and they bring in some fairly good money. It's not any like home run, but it's definitely a first base run. Okay, so then I got a lot of the stuff I've not looked up. Again, I see it and I'm like, oh, what's that? And I picked this up and it's actually not plastic. It's like a metal. Some type of metal. No idea. But it was 75 cents. So why not, right? Pick it up. And I didn't find any markings on it. Oh, it does say Japan. On the bottom underneath there, it does say Japan. But there's no other markings on it for like brand or anything like that. I think it's in good shape. It didn't look like it's messed up at all. Hey, hello, Paul. Philly Flipper in the house. Bet you most people think your name is Philip or Phil. All right, then I got, again, I don't even know. Could be nothing. Could be something I add to my own. Oh, I did buy a tiki mug, and my husband took it. He's like, we're going to add that to our collection. We now have 2 tiki mugs. That's our collection. So I did pick up these. They were only 10 cents. Like, how can you not? I got 2 of them. How can you not? Like 10 cents. What the heck? Irish coffee. I don't know if you can see that. And then on here, it gives you the measurements to making an Irish coffee. So this, you pour this much whiskey in, this much sugar, coffee, and then cream. So it gives you the little, I know it's hard for you to see. See right there? Tells you how much. So I picked up these 2 for 20 cents. 20 cents. I mean, why not? You hear me say that 1,000 times. Why not? 20 cents. At that same garage sale, I saw these cups that were 10 cents. And I don't know the brand. I don't know anything about them, but let me grab. Here. Maybe this will work. Maybe that'll work. See the flowers on it? That's a trick, by the way. When you take pictures, put a piece of white paper in it and it will show up the design on a cup. In case you didn't know that. Yeah, so this has got these flowers. They're like, they're not etched. It's raised. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they came like that. I don't think somebody added it, but they're really cute. So I grabbed these. 3 of them for 30 cents. So 30 cents for these. 30 cents. So I grabbed them. I don't know if they're part of a certain pattern. I'll look it up. I might keep them. I want to keep them, but my husband won't let me keep them. He says, we got way too many cups. Stop buying them. He's like, that's not for you, right? Oh, I saw this. So this was 50 cents. I don't know. Again, probably a bad buy, but it's a seashell. It's a little trinket thing. I am trying to fill up one of my stores with like these little trinket stuff. So I figured this is perfect for, again, like a tier tray. You could put this on it, but put it next to your sink to put your rings on. But it's a seashell. Cute. So I bought all breakables. That's what I got, all breakables. I bought this. I saw this. If any of you are familiar with this brand, you will know right away who it is. But it is Rae Dunn. I just did a video a couple weeks ago on her. So go watch that if you haven't. It's about Rae Dunn and which ones are worth a lot of money. This one still had like the sticker on the back. So he had a bunch of coffee mugs. This one was $0.25. I grabbed it and then he gave me 50 cents back. And he was giving me nickels. Gave me nickels. And he gave me 50 cents. And I said, oh, the mug's only $0.25. I didn't have any quarters on me. And I said, so it's actually healed me 25 cents more. So he gave me 25 cents. And then he pulls out $0.25. I'm like, what? You just gave me all those nickels. And then he gave me $0.25. He goes, hey, why don't you go ahead and take another mug for free? I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I said, well, I was eyeing these, but I wasn't sure. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Well, I got home and I kicked myself. He had another one. I kicked myself that I didn't buy both of them. I should have. I had a different like thing on the front, but it had this heart on the handle. So this one says, you know, you're in love when you don't get any work done. Aww. So it's on both sides. Garfield. It is a vintage Garfield from 1978. This one is worth more than this one. I can't remember how much, but it was different. So you need more bubble wrap. Thank you, Holly. You are correct. I do need more. I looked at the prices the other day and I'm like, oh my gosh. Everything's going up. The prices of stuff is going up. Everything is going up in pricing. It's crazy. So I showed you guys this one already. What was this called? A tubby? No. This has got a certain name to it. I looked these up and then I kept seeing the same name over and over again. And then it comes out this the style of the mug is this type of mug where a guy is sitting and he usually has this type of hat on. Because originally I said to my husband, who do you think this is? And he says, well, it looks like Ben Franklin. So I looked up Ben Franklin, but he usually has glasses on. And ended up being, it's not Ben Franklin. It is just, there you go, Lisa. Thank you. A Toby mug. They call these a Toby mug. I know something started with a T. I'd never heard of that. That's how much I know nothing about these types of things. Breakables. All I know is it said USA on the bottom. There's no other brand on it. I don't know who made it. It could be homemade. I don't know. Most of the time people don't put USA though when it's homemade. Usually they would put like their name or initials or something. So I have no idea. I almost was like, is it part of the tiki family? Because it's made out of the same material that a tiki mug is made out of, but I guess it's not. So I did pay $2 for that. I was just like, I don't know. I'll pick it up and figure it out, which pretty much was the theme of everything I bought. Very popular in the UK. Okay. Well, I do international shipping, so maybe somebody will want one of these. It is really cute. It is cute. It probably would go good in my, I say I have a tiki collection, but it's just in our kitchen cabinets. I got this, the very last cabinet is like a quarter of a cabinet and it's got a glass door on the front. So we don't use it for anything but just like a display. So we have like a nice liquor bottle that we got from Vermont is in there. And then I got my tiki glass I got from Jason T. Smith. And like all of that is in there. And now I got a new tiki glass. And I think there's another type of, my husband has an Air Force mug. So it's just kind of nice in there. And I got to be picky though, because I don't want to overcrowd it. I want it to still look nice. All right. I saw this was $0.25. It's just a sleeping cat votive holder. And I was like, okay, $0.25. Cute, nice pink color. You could also use this for like an air plant. Use it as a planter and just put your air plant in here and put it like on your desk or whatever. Air plants are very popular right now. I had no idea what they were until probably like the last few months. And I don't know, maybe it's because my daughter is huge into plants, but my mind is so much now into looking for plant related things because I just that age group of what my daughter is in, the late 20s, early 30s, they are not having children. A lot of them have chosen not to have children. So they're getting their pets. A lot of them are into plants. Like walk into Michael's and you will see all of this stuff that's now the macrame hanging plant stuff. Like it's all on plants, people having plants, house plants back into their house. So that's what my theme is for a lot of the stuff I bought. You haven't seen it all because I'm going to pull more of it out, but a lot of it is about plants. I could pick up all kinds of air plants on trees here. Seriously? Wow. You should look into that on Etsy. People sell air plants on Etsy. I've been thinking about buying an air plant because I just think they're so cute. So if you don't know what an air plant is, it's a plant that grows without dirt. It's just literally the air, and you take it once a week, soak it in water for about a half hour, and then put it back where it is, and you don't need to water it again for another week. Okay. So I was picking up a lot of planters. Excuse me, I just spit at the camera. Wasn't that nice of me? This one was $1. Look at the deer. I picked up a lot of these types of planters, this size type of thing. So cute. $1. It does not I don't think any of them have any brand on the bottom of them. I don't know if these are going to be worth it. Again, I was just like, those are cute. I'm picking them up. I listed some yesterday. Oh, I think I might be able to reach them. I might be able to get them for you without creating such a fuss. Because when I put them away in the totes, I put stuff in between them so they don't get broken. Some of them I haven't put away yet. I'm late. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Laura. All right, let me pull out a couple items here. Oh, what are you doing in here? I wasn't going to sell you. What are you doing in there, you little mischief one? Okay. Another planter. A tractor. You think my tractor's sexy? It's got a little roller on the back. Look at that tractor. It's in great condition. This looks like a homemade project. This one, I paid $1 for this one, but look, actually, I was going to put my glasses on because I couldn't read it good enough. Relpo? There is a sticker on it. There you go. And there's some writing. Relpo. No idea what that is. It's dirty. It needs to be cleaned. They literally just took their plant out. Now, I asked my daughter if she wanted any of these because, again, she's huge into plants. They don't have any drainage holes, so she was like, nah, nothing really she wanted. There was one she chose. It's over there. I'll grab that in a second. The one that she ended up choosing. So then I found this bird, 25 cents. Just cute. Don't look at my fingernails. They're horrible. This really, really cute bird. I didn't find any cracks. I've learned to rub, to do everything to find cracked chips. I didn't find anything, but there ended up being a crack in one of the planters I bought, which I did not see when I was looking for them. But this one also says it's from Japan. So I've heard that things from Japan are probably worth picking up, looking up, whatever. So again, picked it up. I have no idea. I have no idea the value of any of this stuff. So this little guy, look, he's so cute. He is from Homeco. There you go, Homeco. I don't know. I don't know if he's worth anything. He was $1. He's just really cute. Again, he would go perfect on a little tier tray. I have some ducks I have like a small shelf in my hallway. You know, I live like in a log home. Like if you were to walk in my house, it looks like a log home upstairs. And so I love anything that's like wildlife type things. So I got a lot of, not this, I got like wood carved ones, but he's cute. If he doesn't sell, he'll go into my collection. But it means I'll probably have to get rid of something in my collection because I'm trying not to look like a hoarder. My house doesn't look like that upstairs. Just down here when my work is. 75 cents. I don't even know what's that iridescent stuff. I don't know. It's got a word for it. They're little tiny salt and pepper shakers. Look how tiny they are. They're like wicked tiny. These are perfect for like to put in your camper or something. They're small, but I didn't notice they are missing their stoppers. I need to look. You must be able to buy those little stoppers somewhere. Wouldn't be a bad idea if I'm going to start picking up small things like this to pick up some stoppers to have to replace. But these were cute. They were 75 cents. And again, these were made in Japan. No other mark. Oh, and you made a sale on Etsy. Sweet, sweet. So this little guy, he was not supposed to be in the box because he's going to be mine. But I have a tier tray. Or if you have plants, look at this guy, right? This little dog. He hangs by his tail. He's a pot hanger. And then he just looks at you. I'm up to no good. I'm mischievous. He was $2.49 at the Christmas tree shop. So yeah, he's not for sale. I think I'm going to put him on my computer screen here. Let me see. Let's take off my labels. Let's see if I can hang him. Well, if I put him there, I can't end my broadcast when I'm ready to end. Oh my gosh. You guys, he's so cute hanging on my monitor. Adorable. All right, let me show you what else I got for planters. I listed them yesterday. Maybe I should just share my screen. Let me show you what I bought yesterday. Then I'll show you what I listed yesterday. Hold on. eBay listing armages. Share my screen. Don't flicker. Here, I'll do it full screen so y'all can see. Get away my points. All right, so you guys saw I picked this up the other day. Maybe if you weren't here on Thursday. I picked this up. It's a Disney Parks Little Mermaid mug. Really cute. $34. That's what I listed it as. We're talking about electronics. I picked up these Apple Watches, the Apple Watch bands, and then these little converters. These were on clearance at Walmart. So I got this planter. Let me do this. Let me show you all my planters. I'm telling you, I picked up a lot of planters. All right, here's this guy. This is so cute. So I'll show you some defects that I missed when I bought these. Look at this one's got a lot of crazing in it. Look at all the crazing. A lot of crazing. But this one is actually a vase, not a planter, because it's so tall. But these I did see. Like there's this little tiny chip right here that's, I don't know. It's almost like they repaired it with something that same color though, but there's a lot of crazing. But you know, you don't see that crazing unless you're looking really, really close at it. Like if it was sitting on a shelf, you wouldn't see that crazing. So I took a picture of how tall it was in the front. And then I took a picture of how tall the vase is. So people would know that the vase is almost 6 inches tall. Just in the vase. So that was that one. I listed it for $24.88. And then this one. So I picked up at the Salvation Army last year some vases that look similar to this one. And they sold pretty pretty well and pretty quickly. And some of them were broken. Like I had one of them, Mary was holding Jesus, and one of her, like, I think it's her pinky finger was completely broken off, and it sold. So I grabbed this one. I can't tell. Does that look like it might be Jesus right there? Do you think she's holding a baby? I couldn't tell, so I didn't put it in it, but it looks like maybe. There's no face. It just gives that imagery. I did put that there were some, I don't know if they're called pips, P-I-T. I put there's some pit marks in it. I don't know if that's what that's called, but there's these little tiny, it's all from when it was made. It's nothing that came after. See, again, there's no name or anything like that on this. See another one of these little things. You can see them throughout over here. It's more in the back of the head. All right, so that was that one I grabbed. Again, another one of these. Now this one you can see there's damage up here, and there's on Jesus's face. It's got some it's like rubbed off. The paint has rubbed off. All right, so Lisa said it looks like a baby. Yeah, I think it might have been. I didn't put it in the title just in case. So it looks like it just like rubbed off. So I guess if you were to buy this, you could probably like touch it up with a little bit of paint. Unless you like that little bit of a look to it. It had no name or anything. I don't know where the brands. So I listed that $23 plus shipping. Another one. Now this one does have like the iridescent, like it kind of like glows or has that opalescent kind of look to it. Now this one's hard because look, you can see my hand right here holding my phone. It is so hard taking pictures of stuff that reflects back. So this one had crazing, which I'm okay with that, but it did have this little bit of a crack right here, which I didn't see that when I bought it. And I would have probably had passed. Well, I don't know if I would have passed because that is not going to affect the use of it, right? Because it's right here. So that's not going to affect the use of it. And it doesn't jump out at you that it's got a crack. Again, no name or anything on the bottom. And then I grab this one, which I love these little vintage looking ones. This little girl with an umbrella. So cute. See, like this one's got the little pit marks also. You can see them. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some of those air plants. So this is the one that I missed big time. It has a crack. Goes all the way down. All the way down. But if you're putting something in it like maybe not a succulent, but if I was to put like a cactus in it, or even to put an air plant in this, then I don't have to really worry about it getting too much water, drainage, or anything like that. That would create an issue. Some of these would also be used, could be really cute on a desk and put in, your rubber band, use as a pencil cup. It's just so cute. All right, that was that one. And this one I fell in love with. I couldn't believe how many I was finding at garage sales. These little bears, like this would be a really nice pencil cup on a desk. It's a little tall enough to handle pencils. Pencil pen cup. Look at the little bears. They're a little mischievous, peeking behind the tree trunk, saying, "Look at me." Again, no name on the bottom. And this one did have like some little, I don't know, again, something just with the thing. There's a little bit of crazing here. So I do try and take pictures of that type of stuff so people know. And then lastly, I picked up these little French bulldogs. I think that's what they are. Does anybody know if these are French bulldogs? No idea. But look at them. They look like they're like, I'm sorry, I just got into the garbage, or I'm sorry I knocked over your cup of coffee all over the table. Look at them. They look like they're like they were up to no good, and they're giving you that little puppy look of, oh, don't be mad at me. So these just have a number on the bottom. There's no brand or anything. I don't know. I went ahead. I just listed them without knowing more information about them. But I did notice that the pricing of this type of stuff, even unbranded, was going for good. So I went high with it. I mean, there's no chips or cracks. They're in really, really good condition, and they are so cute. And I did put twin just so people know there's two of them. So vintage twin French bulldogs. They're so cute. So cute. All right, that's what I listed yesterday. I think that's about it. So this is that beehive. I think Anissa, you had mentioned this is the beehive. If anybody has a bee theme, and if you're looking for something for your son's bedroom with a dinosaur, your daughter's bedroom with a horse, you're looking for a baby gift. I made these two. I made all these right here. Barn theme. How about a fairy wand with some fairy dust? These are what I picked up last week, and I think I showed you guys all these. I finally got them listed. Finally got this stuff listed. Some more planner stuff. This is what I've been listing pretty much the last day. I listed this stuff. All right, that's my shop. That's what I got listed. Well, that plus a lot more. I'm trying to get my mouse over so I can turn y'all off from sharing. So Lisa says that you can buy airplanes for pretty cheap for like under $2. Yeah, but then you got to pay for shipping on top of it, right? Speaking of that, I was looking at some stuff yesterday. You know how people will put, and it drives me crazy when people do this. I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. So let's say I was going to sell a bunch of items and I'm going to list them in a multivariant listing. And so you can buy, so in this case, it's tiered tray items. So you can buy this picture frame that goes on your tiered tray for $10. You can buy the vase for $10. You can buy, I don't know, this duck for $12. Like people will put like all these things in one listing because it's like a whole themed thing. And then this person had one item for $2. Well, they hope, the plan is that, well, first of all, putting that $2 item in brings it so you are, when people search by price, your $2 item is going to show up as your, like a cheap item. So you're going to show up in the listing first if people are sorting by price. But then when you click, you're like, oh, well, there's only this one little thing that's $2. Everything else was $10 to $12. Well, they had free shipping. And I said, there is no way. I was on the phone with my mom at the time. I said, there is no way they can ship that one item for they were selling for $2 and make money. They would lose money because it's thicker where it would have to go as a package. So you're automatically going to be at $3 something for it. And I almost bought it just to kind of like give them a heads up that, hey, listen, you're going to lose money doing this. Because they're hoping that somebody's going to buy the $10 or $12 item and then add on the $2. But what if you just wanted that $2 item? There's no way they would ever make money on that. They would lose it. And that was on Etsy. So, yeah, so Ann Eckhart buys a lot of Homeco. Did you see it on her videos? I have not. I haven't watched Ann in quite a while. I used to listen to her reseller news all the time, or watched it because I wasn't doing the podcast. I was doing eBay or YouTube. But she stopped that. I don't watch her as much anymore. Maybe I should check. Homeco rings a bell for me. Rings a bell with me for some reason. Might be good. Yeah, I'm not even that familiar with it. Not familiar. Oh, you're asking Lisa if she watches Ann Eckhart. Okay, not me. Sorry. You can get corks at hardware store. Take item with you to get the right size. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Holly. Maybe I'll check that out. I know I'm behind. Sorry. Way behind. I was going to go out picking them off trees. I won't after looking at prices for plants alone. Yeah. So I am, we talked about in the past, I've talked about drop shipping on Etsy and drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace because it's not against their policy to do either. And especially if you're selling a supply on Etsy. If you are selling a homemade item, you can't drop ship unless it's something like you using Printful to print your t-shirt, but you design the t-shirt, but they're creating the t-shirt for you. But you can't say, I'm going to drop ship and say it's homemade. So you can say it's a supply and drop ship. I have not found anywhere in their policy where it's against it. And I've been doing it and I have not gotten in any trouble. So I think it's okay. But there is a really, really cute air plant pot that I'm drop shipping from Amazon on Etsy. But the people on Etsy that are doing something similar, that same type of thing, they're selling their air plant with it. I'm like, oh, I wish I had some air plants, but I'm also drop shipping it from Amazon, not shipping it from my house. If I was shipping it from my house, I probably would bulk purchase air plants to go with it. Hey, good morning, Tio. Welcome. She buzzed off her hair recently. Oh, did she really? Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to have to pull out Ann Eckhart and watch her. I cannot with AE. Yeah, I don't mind watching Ann Eckhart. I don't mind her. It's just, I don't watch as much YouTube as I used to. I like to, it's funny because people will say to me, oh, I like your travel time chit chats because they're long. I could put them on while I'm working. I like the longer shows, which is why I really like watching or listening to Tommy Bernard, because I like to put him on, and I'll put him on while I'm taking a shower and getting imagine that, Tommy, I'm watching you while I'm taking a shower. I have a little stand in my shower. I literally put my phone up on it and the phone is going and I'm listening to stuff, whether it's a podcast or Clubhouse or YouTube. Every morning when I'm taking a shower, I've got something on that's hopefully going to teach me or entertain me while I'm getting ready. And then I do watch Brian Christopher, which I talked on here about. He's a slot machine thing. And I'll watch him the days that I am going to wash my hair, which is weird because I can watch him and not have to listen to him while I got my blow dryer going. So I'll just watch him spin and see if he gets into bonuses, but I don't have to hear what he's saying. So I'll do that. And then I take my phone as I'm still watching the video into the kitchen. I feed the cats while listening. I'll eat my breakfast, grab something to, if I grab something to eat, like today I didn't, but I just came down here, walked downstairs with my phone still playing whatever that YouTube is or podcast or whatever. And then put it here. And then I'll grab my stuff. Most of the time, by the time I get down here, I'll pull it up on if it's YouTube, I'll pull it up on my big screen. So I'm not using up my battery on my phone. I'll pull it up on the big screen and then still keep listening while I'm grabbing my stuff to ship. And when I'm listing, I like to listen to that type of stuff. Although yesterday I watched Hulu with Handmaid's Tale, but that's what I like. So I find it hard if I'm watching a live show, then I feel like I want to comment. So sometimes I don't do it because I'm not right here to say something. Like I'll say hello and I'll chat a little bit. Every now and then I'll stay in a chat, but a lot of times I don't hang out in a chat for very long, which I appreciate when you guys are in my chat. So I hate saying that. I hate saying how I watch YouTube because I want you guys to not be like me. I want you to be participating in my chat. But I do like when I'm in the car. I used to listen to talk radio all the time. I'm just kind of really tired of politics. So I've been putting on more of the podcast and even YouTube that I don't have to look at, that I can just listen to. I like that. So we were talking about Dusty on Monday, Alabama Picker. And for some reason, I got to see if I get notified on him because I used to really like to watch him because that's how I got my travel time chit chat from, because he would get in his car and just be driving, running errands, talking it up. And who was banned on Facebook? Emily Conway? Facebook Marketplace banned me. Oh, I might have to watch that later. Alabama pickers. Let's see. How come I'm not getting no? I do have my bell on. Why am I not getting notified? Oh, he put something out 10 hours ago that's 2 hours long. Oh, I did see that. Because I was like, I got notified and I remember thinking, what is this? His title is, this video has no title because I am in a bar. What? Road trip adventure for fun. Okay. He does have, so I don't know why I'm not seeing his videos. So I gotta listen to them today because I do listen. I like listening to them. I like listening to those. OBX Picker has Tuesday listings for 4 to 6 hours with other guys. Yeah, I popped in there yesterday. I think they had been on for 4 hours, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys have been going on for 4 hours already." Oh yeah, so Carlene's. Yeah, he did have. I saw that video. It popped up. I remember reading the title and not being like, "Oh crap, I didn't realize it was him when I saw the title." I watch those, Holly, but I never comment. Yeah, a lot of times I'll go into those like OBX Picker and I won't comment because sometimes I feel like if I say hello and then people say hi back, but I've gone on and I'm not sitting there to read the chat, that I feel like I don't know, that maybe they think I'm just coming in just to drop my name or something, which is never the case. I never do that. But sometimes I'll just watch and not say anything because I don't want them to feel like that's me. So they just don't even know I'm there. But I'd rather have somebody at least say hi and then just not say anything later on, type of thing in my chat. Yeah, just so it's nice to know who your viewers are. Because sometimes I'll have like 35 people in here, but there's only probably like 6 or 7 that are chatting. And I'm always kind of like, and somebody hung out the whole time. So it's just nice, at least if I know that somebody's in here, even if they're working. So a lot of times I'll say, hey, I'm working and lurking. Like I'm not really going to be in the chat, but just wanted to say hi, that I'm here watching you, but I'm not going to be commenting. So Anissa watches YouTube in the shower too. Hey, Tommy, did you hear that? Did you hear my comment that I watch you while I'm in the shower? Sorry, way behind. Plumber was here. Oh, okay. The Virgin Mary reminds me of Hagar. Oh, does it? Oh, I'm going to write that down so I can look it up. Haegar. I've never even heard of that. That's how much I know about. I know nothing about that stuff. So it's all about learning. Oh, it's GER. So I figure at this point, I don't even know how much I spent at all the stuff I picked up garage selling. As you saw, most of it was like a quarter, 50 cents or 10 cents. I don't think I spent much at all. So it's just really going to be a learning experience. And I'll be like, okay, now I'll know never to pick that type of stuff up, even if it's 10 cents. Or I'll be like, wow, that's a great deal. I picked that up for 50 cents and it sold for 30. Right. So that's like a lot of those planters. Last time those planters did really well. And I bought them for $1 at the Salvation Army. And they did really well. And they sold pretty much within a month. They were all sold. I just think it's a very popular genre right now. And so it's kind of going with the trend. And as long as it stays popular, I'll keep picking those type of stuff up to sell and see. Anybody have any questions? I know I did say Q&A today. Oh, I have been on for over an hour. I wanted to do about an hour today. I guess I'm over an hour. It's already 9:30. I'm going to head out and do my Jeep stuff. I do want to do a little bit of listing. I don't think my husband is even up yet. I heard him snoring a little while ago, but he's not snoring right now, so maybe he's up. Yes, I love showers with women all over the world. Well, you know what? You might get Anissa and I showering while watching you, because she says she showers also while watching YouTube. I just feel like there's so many opportunities that you can just listen in and learn something. So even if I just learn a nugget here and a nugget there, to me, it's just time that I normally, I don't know. My husband likes silence. He likes when things are quiet. When we're in the car, he doesn't want the radio on. He just wants silence. I'm like, no, put on the radio. I wear, when we do cross-country trips, I will let him have his silence at times But for me, I can't. Silence is just too much. I just end up blabbing the whole time, which ends up not being silence for him. So I'll put in here earphones and listen to my music or listen to whatever I was saying, like a YouTuber podcast, and listen to that while he has his silence. And then I just have to remind him, because when he does talk, that rare opportunity, he'll say something. I'll be like, oh, by the way, I have headphones in. Don't forget. Like, if you talk to me, I'm not going to hear you. Thursday night, Small Town Picker and Rebel Junk do a long listings show. Oh, do they? I'll have to. Small Town Picker. I don't think I follow Small Town Picker. Where was I recently? And they were talking about, I don't even know her channel name, but she was in, I'm subscribed to her, and she showed up the other day. And I know what it was. On Monday's show, we were talking about people who follow me, and I didn't even realize I could go and like look at that. That's how much I know nothing about what I'm doing. And I ended up clicking on some of them and looking at their channels, and one of them was a woman who talked about, I think she did the 5 top YouTubers that she follows, reselling YouTubers. And so I watched that to listen in, and I think there was 2 out of the 5 I hadn't heard of. So I got to follow 2 more people. I am not subscribed to Small Town Picker. Isn't that weird when you stumble across a channel and they have over 2,000 subscribers and I'm not subscribed? Okay, and then Rebel Junk. For some reason, I feel like I've heard of Rebel Junk. Rebel Junk. Rebel Junk Vintage Market? That can't be her. She's only got 9 subscribers. I got to sort by channel. There's a lot of videos with Rebel Junk in the title. She only has 9 subscribers, and she's traveling vintage market and retail shop. I'm going to go check her out. I don't think this is the one you're talking about, but she's got 43 videos. Doesn't look like she hasn't put anything out in over a year. Yeah, I'm not going to subscribe. There's no Rebel Junk. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, Jen's Closet Gems. That's who it was that I watched her video. Yep. So that Rebel Junk. Is it that channel I just mentioned, but she doesn't have subscribers? Like, she doesn't put out really her own stuff? No, that's not her. Yeah, there's no other Rebel Junk. But when I put in Rebel Junk, it's just Rebel Junk Vintage Market, Rejects, Got Cocoa Nuts, Super 3D, Flying Junk. Like, why are they coming up when I put in Rebel Junk? Like, that's really weird. Take a Ride, Tom Welch. Bearded Bourbon Breaks. Bourbon and Baseball. He goes, we will be uploading videos 2 to 3 times weekly. He only has 8 videos. I wonder how new he is. I'm going to go check his channel out. Because you're saying you're going to upload 2 to 3 videos a week. And you've been doing it for at least 3 months. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos. I think that's somebody who realized that YouTube isn't what they thought it was. They only have 8 subscribers. I love finding new channels. She spells it like me. Oh, okay. I'm spelling junk wrong. You know those people who spell things weird. That's why when I try and come up with a name for things, I'm like, it's got to be something that somebody will be able to spell. So I think I've told you guys on here that I sell, or used to sell, I actually canceled my subscription, which was free, but I canceled it anyhow, to Prairie Grit. Because every time I'd go to type in prairie, it's kind of like Anissa spelling the word weird the other day. I had to say, all right, prairie, P-R-A-I, right? Not I-A-R-I-E. Like, I have to think about how to spell prairie. I'm like, no, I don't want anything where I have to think about how to spell something. Okay, there's Rebel Junk. I am not a subscriber, so I just subscribed to her. Oh, you know what, Tommy? Thank you so much for sharing my video on Monday, because the person who was talking about who left a comment actually said on there that she heard about me from you. But she was doing a marathon of my videos while she was listing or doing something. So I appreciate you sharing that. Oh, fancy. I know you guys are fancy. It's like when I say I'm going to Target. What was the other thing I had? The Ford Escape. I would call it an escapade. No, what was it? An escapade? No, what? I mean, that's not what it was. I don't know. I always change out things, make it sound more fancy. I trade my junk for your money. Yeah, I'll take someone's junk trader. Let's see. Wednesday, I'll let you guys know. I don't know if I'll be going live on Friday. As of right now, I think we're gonna get rain. Oh, that's right. I sold something on Etsy. What did I sell? I was gonna check the weather to let you guys know if I'm gonna be around on Friday. Because if it's nice out, I'm gonna be garage sailing. Let's see. What did I sell? Congratulations. Going to, oh, I sold a happy planner. Sweet. $40. Let me go grab that. I gotta figure out what account did I sell that under? Happy planner. Fitness classic. Make healthy a habit food. Okay, let me go grab that planner. Let me go grab it. Should be right here. Of course you're not where you should be. Let's check here. Let's check here. Why are you not there either? It should be in here. Healthy habit. Beautiful. Happy day. Said it was a classic. So it's not them. That is Disney. That's that one. All right. Empty-handed. So I gotta see where it is. I gotta pull up my eBay. See which thing you're in. And let's check while we're at it. I gotta close all these windows I opened up for you guys. Let's check Etsy. And all right. What store are you from? Not this one. This is the problem when you have more than one Etsy store. I gotta log into multiples. I think it's from my Yellow Fox one. Yeah, it is. It is. Ship within a week. I don't remember selling this one, so it's got to be somewhere. All right, fitness. Let me put in Happy Planner Fitness. Now we got to investigate. Where is this? Ooh, I don't see it on eBay. I think I may be canceling an order. How did I miss this one? I don't know. How do I miss them all, right? Every time I do something like this. Unsold. Let me check. See if it's listed there. So I sold it. End date March 14th. I sold it on March 14th. Where did I sell it though? Completed. Did I relist it in error on Etsy? Let's check Etsy. Let's check Etsy. May. Okay. Didn't sell it there. Or else would I have sold it? That's weird. Well, I got to cancel it. I don't have it. Shoot. Oh, here I was so excited. Sorry, I need to cancel this order. Sold this planner. All right. That stinks. That's a $40 order. People's names in chats are their channels. It was nice when they had the 3 dots and could just click. Oh, I agree. Does anybody know the name? I used to have a plugin that you could put on your computer and like Google Chrome, and it allowed you to be able to click on somebody's name and go to their channel. Anybody have any idea what that was called? I don't know why. I don't have it anymore, so maybe they did away with it. Why do they fix stuff that isn't broken? I don't understand why they would remove something like that, right? Because I know they don't want you to click off from YouTube if you're watching a YouTube channel or whatever, but I would always right click and put it into another window. But I don't know why, if you're clicking from one YouTube channel to another one, you're still staying on YouTube, right? It's better than eBay, who has their stupid third-party ads that bring you off from eBay. Oh, I'm so bummed that I just had to cancel that order. Oh, I'm so not awake this morning. I know that my genius is not showing this morning. Laura. I've heard of that, but I think I remember that it had a virus or something. Oh, really, Lisa? Maybe that's why it's not on my computer anymore. Maybe Norton took it off, or McAfee, or whoever I have for antivirus. I don't know, because it was good. When I first started doing YouTube, I was using it, and it was really nice to be able to go and check other people's channels. Unless you go to I was hanging out with like Adventures in Victoria. She makes everybody a moderator, so people always drop their links. Same with like Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller. They make everybody a moderator so people can drop their links all the time. I don't know. I get to a point now where I see so many links that I just don't even click on them anymore. But all right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm so bummed about that. Oh, I was going to check my weather. That's what I was starting to do when I realized that Etsy. Shoot. Thankfully, Etsy does not have any major penalties when you cancel an order. I've canceled a number of them there, and I've not had any dings or warnings or anything. So I think that if they started to do that, I would really think twice about cross-posting on those platforms. Any platform that has major like dings on your account if you cancel, then I probably wouldn't cross-post to them. And right now, eBay's the main one, and I cross-post to the others. I don't really cross-post to Amazon very often. Very, very few items, unless I know it's a very slow mover, or if it's something I pulled back from Amazon and I threw it up on eBay. A lot of times, like 2 of the items today, I will put on FBM and they're on eBay. So it's usually not that bad. Friday's going to be nice. It's going to be cloudy and 81. So actually, you won't see me Friday, Tommy, because I will not be back on Friday. I may do a live tomorrow, late afternoon, evening, like I did last week. So I can do, it'll be 82 today. It's going to be so warm today here. It's going to be 80. Actually, now it says 84 today. Oof. Let's see what my humidity is only 47% though. So I'll be garage selling Friday. So I might come on Thursday evening if I have orders. I don't know. My orders have been pretty low. I had what, maybe 10 today. If I have enough, I'll come on. If I only have 1 or 2, I probably won't go live just to package a couple orders. I'll just package them and drop them off on Friday morning when I'm out garage selling. All right. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for stopping in. Like always, I appreciate it so much. You guys really have no idea how much I really do appreciate it. So nice to not have to just talk to myself, but I actually interact with a chat is wonderful. I will see you guys at least on Monday. I'll definitely be here Monday morning. No matter what, I'll be here Monday. All right. See you guys later. Bye.